Okay, I had to hop on here today because I needed to talk about something. So, I don't know if you guys know, I made a video like last year talking about like what I got from Amazon, right? And it was a manga, right? It was a manga called Devil's Line. And recently I've been getting back into it because there was what, 14 volumes and there was an anime that I found out about. So I was like, okay, I want to try reading something that's not really as mainstream as, like My Hero, Bleach, uh, Jujutsu Kaisen for recent examples. I was trying to find a series that isn't talked about as much. Like I've never heard of Devil's Line. I have friends that watch anime and read manga. They've never heard of Devil's Line before. So I was like, seems like a good series to get into. I want to be able to be that person that looks into like other series that nobody really talks about. And when they ask me to like tell them new series to like get into, I want to be able to be that person that's like, try this. So I got into Devil's Line. Right now I'm on volume 11, but there's one specific volume I want to talk about. Let me pull this up here. Volume 10, right? So I'm reading volume 10, and just for context, this is this happens to be like a society where vampiric people called devils live in a society with regular humans, but they're discriminated against and all that. Think of it like the civil rights movement, right? How like they have devil only establishments and stuff like that, and the regular humans don't really like the devils. So in this society, it's rough for the devils to get jobs and stuff like that. So we're introduced to our main character, and he works with other devils that are in the police force with him. So they have dedicated squads that have like devil coworkers in them. So in this specific squad, we're introduced to two people. Um, this guy's name is Sawazaki, right? He's the leader of Squad F. He really recently just got like demoted because of like some shit that happened in the story. But there's another member in this team called Jill. Her name is like Juliana Lloyd or something like that. She's hot. Like she is so hot. So basically, after the team disbanded, they weren't allowed to like go into public without a chaperone and stuff like that. So he Sawazaki asked Jill to live with him because she didn't have a place to go. Like, and at least like if she wanted to go somewhere, she would be right there for him to like just go out. So she didn't think of it that way. So at first it was like, okay, like I have a place to stay, but then she was like, wait, what if he has a thing with me and like he just wants me to get closer to him? Obviously, because it's a single guy asking a single woman to live with him. Like even though they've been coworkers for years, like it's kind of weird to be asking that. So I think what was it? So she has a thing for him, right? But she like overthinks about what Sawazaki is implying towards her. So one day he leaves his phone on the desk because he had to step out real quick, and he gets a text that she sees on the phone, and she was like, all right, it might I don't want to go through his phone, but like it might be important, let me go through it anyways. Women shit. So she reads it, and it's from another woman, and basically the other woman's texting him about going out somewhere, getting a shirt, and then going out for drinks after. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a date. I'm gonna be the one to admit it. From this woman's perspective, it looks like a date. So she looks at it, and she feels some type of way. So Sawazaki comes in the room, and he was talking to her about dinner and stuff like that because I guess they had plans to go to dinner, but he's gonna cancel to go out with this other chick. And yeah, he's actually saying that right now. He's like, a colleague invited me out for a drink. Sorry. Oh, she was like, sorry, you got a call and then an email, so I thought it might be urgent, so I opened your phone because obviously like invasion of privacy, right? Like going through other people's phones, it's not really cool. But like if you have a good heart about it, like I guess. So you know he's not really getting it. I don't. I don't think he understands that Jill likes him. So obviously when the message come through, he's just like, who's it from? Just casual. And she starts mentioning going to buy clothes together, so a lover. And he makes this little dumbass face right here. Mad surprised. Look at that. Mad surprised. So he was like, no, it just happened that. And then he gets interrupted, right? I'm even getting interrupted. So you're going shopping and then getting a drink together on your day off, and then she starts losing it, bro. Like, let me see. Haha, it's like a date. She'll probably come all dolled up, and then she starts, like, how do you say when you like talk to yourself, but like in your head? It's not a monologue, but she starts getting these like intrusive thoughts about herself. She's like, man, I'm awful. I need to shut up. I'm the worst. Like and then she like continues saying, like going into this like rant because she's jealous. And where is it? So she was talking about how, oh, this woman's message was so cheery too, so excited. This kind of flirty email just oozing with expectations, no way. And like she's saying this out loud. So like you can imagine how embarrassing this is for her, right? I mean, I would. So then he's still not getting it. And he's like, do you want to come with us to to get some drinks? And she was like, why would I? This guy's an idiot, bro. Actually, these are actually like context. These are actually my two favorite characters in the story, and they're side characters. But like, I was actually shipping them together. So this specific scene was hitting me really hard. So, they make this face right here because they're looking at each other and stuff like that. Like they're I think they're trying to understand each other at this point. And I feel bad for Jill because like she got really depressed because she lost her job because of some like law that went into effect or something like that. So she was like, sorry I said such horrible things. I'm being weird, aren't I? And he said, let's go somewhere tomorrow for a change of pace. I'll get the cardigan then too. Let me know if there's somewhere you want to go. And she walks away, right? So she walks away right here. Right here. And then she says, Sawazaki, can I hug you? And it seems like a weird request, but he hugged her earlier in the chapters because there's like a theme going on. It happens to like another character, but there's this theme that like a hug from a person you care about can make everything better. So obviously, since they know each other, they care about each other because they worked with each other in a field that's very dangerous. Like you could lose your life easily. And he hugged her earlier, I think, to make her feel better because she was like all depressed and stuff. Like she was literally like sleeping on the floor when she had a whole futon and a sofa to sleep on. It was weird. So she asked him. She was like, Sawazaki, can I hug you? And like it breaks my heart. She makes this face right here. Why would you not want to like how do you not feel any way about that? So we go on to the next page. And just like look at this, man. Oh wait, I can't even see. Look at this. He pulls her in for the hug. He makes the initiative. And she's thinking to herself, I mean, wow, I can't even speak English. She's thinking to herself, what? Like, I kind of understand where she's coming from. She's getting like mixed emotions. Like, he's doing this so easily, getting so close to her, but yet going on a date with another woman. It's weird. So she talks to herself. She's like, we're this close, but I totally don't get the feeling we're close at all. Does Sawazaki realize this chick likes him? If he does, then maybe he understands why I'm angry too. Am I really that easy to read? So easy to read, and yet. And then they have this little like blank slot right here, in this towards the inner bindings. And then he's thinking to himself, why is she so angry? Because he doesn't fucking get it. He's literally an idiot. So then we go on to these next panels, and he smells her. He's like, you kind of smell like candy, right? Because like, who says that? It's kind of random. And she, gets a little bashful about it. She says, it's perfume. It's vanilla. And he was like, did you always wear perfume? And she was like, I've had some, but I haven't worn it in a while. I guess not. I don't remember it. And I've known you for a long time. And think about it, right? Hold up. Let me get this for you. I want to make it so I don't spoil anything. So, right? Look at how close they're getting, bro. Look at how look at how close they're getting. And then this is the next panel. She makes the move on him. When I saw that, I was like, my fucking girl, bro. Finally, somebody makes the move. Like, keep in mind, I love me some romance animes, all right? So, like, this is a big step, right? Like, I'm used to just waiting, like, 24 episodes just for them to hold hands. But, like, for this to happen so early in it, it's like, wow. This is some real good shit. So, we go on to the next, like, set of panels, right? Right here. And she admits her love for him. I'm trying to adjust it. She admits her love to him. She's like, I like you, Sawazaki. Like, bro, when I saw that, I was like, this is what we've been waiting for this whole book. So she basically vents. And she's like, and not in the way I'd like a boss or a colleague. I think it's the love kind of like. So, and then we get like this like panel where it's just him with, I don't know how to explain this face, really. Let me see. Like, whatever you explain that face, it looks defeated. I don't know what you would call that look, but he says, sorry. I like you, but it's not the love kind of like. We should stop living together and hugging each other. We've lost the proper sense of distance between us. Anyway, I'm going for that drink. She's been inviting me from time to time for the last month and a half. I have to go at least once. You decide when you want to move out. Once you do, tell me. I'll give you a ride. Closes the door and leaves this beautiful hurt woman by herself. I want to go through this fucking page and smack this guy in the front of his fucking jawline and the back of his fucking head. How do you, like, first of all, the chick that he's going out for a drink with is mid as fuck. If I could get a picture, hold up. I need to get a picture because, like, there's just no way. I don't even know if I could get a picture in this one. Okay, wait a minute. All right, wait a minute. Nah, because you got to see this, y'all. Y'all got to see this. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't find it, but it was some chick who was mid with pigtails and, like, the roundest, largest lens I've ever seen. Like, as a 20-something-year-old or whoever, bro, she was an adult in a very professional job. Like, you gotta put yourself together a little bit more. Like, I'm not one to talk, but bro, it takes one to know one. Like, you gotta do better, sis. Compared to Juliana, like, you gotta step your game up. I don't know how my boy Sawazaki doesn't choose Jill over. I don't fuck, like, it's so ridiculous. Like, it's honestly laughable what this guy did in that scene. Like, he should really, like, reconsider his fucking decision, because that pissed me off yesterday. Like, that literally put me in a bad mood yesterday. I was so pissed. It was insane. But anyways, that's what I wanted to get across. I mean, like, I've been so obsessed with this manga. Like, oh my god, it's actually so good. Like, I didn't think it was this good. It actually makes me kind of excited for the anime, but not at the same time, because usually anime adaptations, especially from like 10 years ago, I'm not gonna lie, for smaller series, it could be a hit or miss, bro. It could either be like one-to-one with the manga, or they just adapt it terribly. Like, I'm telling you, like, bad CGI, like, the emotions aren't hidden. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's a hit or miss, but I am excited to see it. I want to see what they did with it, and yeah, that's about it. That's all I got today. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope I put you guys on. I mean, this is a good book. It got a lot of romance, a lot of action, and it do got some plot twists. I'm not gonna lie. A lot more romance than I thought, to be honest. I didn't think there was any romance, but there's a lot. Yeah, you guys should get into it. That's all I got. Bye.